Mr. Putin, Your Excellency, President of Russia, please kindly stop the war. Kindly stop the war. When you look at the principles of the formation of the UN was formed to promote humanitarian needs of people around this world, thereby helping citizens in the various countries to enjoy their fundamental human rights up to the fullest, ensuring equality among nations. Simply because if you look at the principle of the UN, whether any country, or so far as the country is independent, whether big or small, have the right to join the UN. Every member country of the UN also enjoys sovereignty, both external and internal sovereignty, both de facto and de jure sovereignty. Therefore, attacking the Ukrainians is false. Attacking the Ukrainians is false. Russia is a member of the United Nations organization, ensuring that there is peace around the world. So why then should you attack your fellow human beings, Ukrainians, and killing them as if they are rats? Killing them as if they are rats. Let me ask you a very simple question, Your Excellency, President Putin. When God was creating human being in this world, did God told you to attack the Ukrainians, thereby killing them? Even if a challenge is thrown to you to even create one human hair strands, Mr. Putin, you can't do that. So why should you kill your fellow human beings? God has endowed Russians with enormous scientific technology to help in the development of this world. Instead of using the knowledge that God has bestowed on Russians in order to come out of devices to help make life easier for humankind in this world, you have turned around attacking innocent people. Look at what you have done to the Ukrainians. You have destroyed all their social and infrastructural facilities, starting from their presidency down to the downtrodden in the country. Their dams, their reservoirs, their nuclear plants, their roads, in fact, their electricity network, their websites too are not working. They have gone to the extent of attacking their hospitals, killing innocent people that have been given birth to. Children who don't know anything about the current impasse between Ukrainians and Russians. Why should you do that? God has not made his mind to bring the world to an end. But because of your poor actions, Mr. President, look at what is happening in this world. God has created the world in such a way that there is an intra-dependency and an interdependency among nations. Your country is endowed with oil. When you go to elsewhere, that area is also endowed with uranium. When you go to another parts of the world, they are also endowed with gold. All the resources in this world are not at one place. So Europeans will depend on your oil, and they will also use your oil to manufacture items, and Africans too also buy. Because of the current war between Russia and Ukraine, embargo is now on your oil. And look at how Africans are suffering in this world. You know the importance of humanity. That's why you quickly formed BRICS, an economic organization between Russia, Brazil, India, China, and South Africa, simply because you don't want people in your country to die. If humanity is important to you, why should you go to the extent of destroying Ukrainians? What you have done is a great sin. And I'm assuring you that quickly stop the war. Pope have spoken. United Nations has spoken. European Union have spoken. All this have proved no results, no positive results. You are now alone, going around destroying Ukrainians. Please, can you create even a single human being? What you have done is a great sin to God. And I'm pleading to you to quickly stop the war. Other than that, a time will come that this war will come to an end naturally. God himself, the creator of this world, will find a way to stop this war. President Putin, kindly stop it. Even when there's disagreement among your children, even in your nuclear family, you solve the disagreement. It simply tells you that there's a way out to stop this conflict. And I'm very, very sad that countries in this world who are proven as an ally to that of the Russians are playing dilly-dally affair with this issue. With simple utterances from this president of these countries, the war can come to an end. Mr. Putin, you cannot exterminate all the people in Ukraine. All of them would not die. And even if they die and the land of Ukraine is given to you, which people will come and stay over there? Either Russians. Russians are also Ukrainians. People in Ukraine speak the Russian language. It simply means that Russians and Ukrainians are from the same ancestral background. And you have turned around, killing your own people from your own ancestral background, which is very sad. I don't know the reason why Russia is always at war with other nations in this world. Even if you not allow Ukrainians to join NATO, and if that part of the world is given to you, are you not nearer to the country forming part of the NATO? Poland, Moldova, Finland, and other countries are members of the NATO. So what is the essence of attacking the Ukrainians? Russia is a member of the Security Council of the UN. The function of the Security Council is to ensure world peace. Why then should we attack the Ukrainians? This is a double standard. Russia cannot be a member of the Security Council and go back around destroying other nations. United Nations organization look as if it has outlived its usefulness, because the very countries who are members of the Security Council, they are the countries who are causing mayhem in this country. I don't know. When God was creating the world, He gave the permission to these countries to destroy human beings in other nations. Why? Is the formation of the UN a Trojan gate force just to deceive people in this world? Mr. Putin, can't stop the war. This war will not do you any good. Look at the number of countries who have bailed out their investment from Russia. And this act is having an untold hardship of people around this world. Why? Why is it that Russia cannot live at peace with other countries in this world? Why? The United Nations should make it a point to instruct all countries in this world to make available of maps showing the boundaries of the country to the UN quarters, so that border dispute and so forth will be curtailed. Why? Killing human beings as if you can create human being. Why? Please, kindly stop the war. I'm living in one of the countries in the tropics. And even here, when there's war, we devise a peaceful way of solving it. Not alone in Europe and Russia. Why? If human being in this world assume all powers, and no human being in this world is powerful, where will you apply your power? There should be an amicable solution to the current impasse between Russians and Ukrainians. The war is of no use. I see it as someone who has developed love in killing human beings. After manufacturing your arsenals of weapons, please, Mr. Putin, kindly stop the war. Other than that, God Himself will instruct you to stop the war. Thank you.